Alright, I'm gonna do some
slow turning practice.
my look ahead. It's better now.
It's been 6 days, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Everything feels like it's been going in slow motion. Is it even Halloween anymore?
You've probably heard that slow turning helps you with look ahead. So practicing slow turning is good for look ahead if you do it right. And I prefer not to call it slow turning, that's bad. I prefer to call it untimed solves. The reason I say untimed solves is because you're not supposed to focus on how fast you're turning, you're supposed to focus on look ahead. And that could mean you still turn at the same speed, or it could mean you slow down just a little bit, which is probably what you should do, but it does not mean you should go like this slow, where the pieces are not even like moving much. Okay, so slow turning really depends on what your look ahead level is, so the faster you are, the faster your definition of slow turning should be. So here's the speed that I would go at. Okay, so as you can see, my look ahead was pretty good at that level, but there was still times where I was kind of unsure of what to do, and that's the challenging part. Okay, so when you practice untimed solves, you should go just fast enough that it's challenging to look ahead, but not so fast that it's impossible to look ahead. So for me, the untimed solves would often be pauseless, but not usually pauseless, because if they were always pauseless, then there would be no point. My look ahead's perfect at that level, I might as well speed up. Now, untimed solve practice is actually really good for two reasons. One, which I talked about, is look ahead, but the other reason is for breaking habits. So if you're doing untimed solves and you run into an F2L case you would normally solve one way, and you don't like it and you prefer to do it another way, there's no time pressure for you to do what you're used to. So if you like rotate and then rotate again, then instead you could just like do it like this. Or if you don't like lefty thumb moves, then maybe do it like this. So even on things you think you're decent at, like for me on 3x3, I notice that when I do untimed solves, very often I end up doing things differently than what I would do in a speed solve, and that means I still have bad habits I need to break. Please stop doing really, really slow turning solves. Just do untimed solves that are still challenging for your look ahead. So thanks for watching. I hope you found that useful. See you guys next time.